Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for this morning's practice. So this practice is going to be an all levels morning yoga flow, and it's going to be really gentle. We're going to be either seated or on our back for the whole practice, so you can do this practice in your bed first thing in the morning if you'd like as well. So let's get started. You can just make your way to lie down on your back. And we're gonna have our knees bent, so your feet planted into the mat. And then you can just walk your feet to opposite sides of the mat. And then just let your knees gently fall together. Your hands could rest on your belly. Or maybe you'd like to rest the hands down beside you with your palms faced up. You can close your eyes here, or maybe simply softening the gaze. Starting to bring your awareness inward. Relaxing the eyebrows, relaxing the muscles of your jaw. Feel the back of your head release into the surface beneath it as you invite softness to your face. Now just take 3 nice releasing, cleansing deep breaths here. Inhaling through the nose and then exhaling, sighing it out through the mouth. Inhale, breathing deeply, fill your belly up with air. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, feel the ribs, the abdomen expand. Exhale, surrender. Last one, inhale the deepest breath of your morning. Exhale, let go. From here, we'll start with some gentle movement. So just bringing your arms out beside you to a T shape. We'll walk both feet to opposite sides of the mat and then just letting both knees fall off to the right for a gentle spinal twist. You might even feel the stretch into the left quad, left hip flexor. You could stay like this, or maybe you'd like to bring the right ankle to rest gently on top of the left knee. Feeling how that changes the stretch a little bit here. Your gaze can be to the ceiling, or maybe over the left shoulder. 2 more deep breaths here. Uncrossing the right ankle if you had it crossed. Slowly letting both knees come back up to face the ceiling. And then both knees fall off to the left this time. Staying like this, or the option is there if you'd like to rest the right foot above the left knee. Very gentle downward pressure, making sure it feels good. You can gaze up at the ceiling, or maybe looking over your right shoulder feels good to you. 2 more breaths in this gentle spinal twist. And then when you're ready, you can uncross that left foot. Slowly bring both knees back to center. And now we'll just walk the feet back into hips with distance apart. From here, crossing right ankle over left knee, right toes flex back towards your right knee, setting up for reclined figure four. You can stay like this. This might feel like plenty, or if you'd like to, you pick your left foot up and interlace your hands behind the left thigh. Reclined pigeon, feeling a stretch into the right hip, right glute. We'll be here for another breath. Slowly, if it's not there already, dropping your left foot back to the mat, extending right leg up to the ceiling, and then you could interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Now you can have a nice deep bend in the right foot in the right knee if you'd like. Flexing the right toes down towards your face, feeling how that deepens the stretch in the right calf. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And then we'll start to wake up the ankle joint, rolling our right ankle in one direction. And then slowly changing direction of those circles. Rebending the right knee into the chest, guiding the right knee out nice and wide as though the right thigh is wrapping around the right side of your torso. Now you could stay like this, or if you'd like to, bringing the sole of the right foot to face the ceiling for half happy baby. You could hold behind the right thigh, onto the right ankle, or maybe onto the right foot, whatever feels best for you. Two more deep breaths here in your half happy baby, waking up our hip, waking up the right hamstring, lower back. And then from here, just bringing your right knee back into the chest. We'll bring both knees into our chest now. Give ourselves a little hug in reclined child's pose. You can stay in stillness, or maybe little wiggle side to side feels good for you. Massaging your lower back into the mat. One more breath here. And then slowly bringing both feet back to the mat. This time, crossing the left ankle over your right knee, flexing left toes back towards left knee, staying like this. Or maybe if it feels good, picking the right foot up off the mat and interlacing your fingers behind your right thigh. Figure four, left side. 2 deep breaths here. Breathing into the left glute now, left hip. If it's not there already, slowly dropping right foot back to mat and extending left leg up to the ceiling, interlacing left hands behind your left thigh. You can stay like this, or maybe you flex the left toes down towards your face. Staying here, or maybe you start to take some ankle circles, rolling your ankle in one direction, followed by the other, waking up your ankle joint. From here, rebend into your left knee. Then start to use your left hand to guide your left knee nice and wide, thinking of your left thigh wrapping around the outside of the left torso. You can stay like this, or if it feels good, sole of the left foot comes to face to the sky. You can hold behind your left thigh, onto your left ankle, or maybe onto the left foot. Half happy baby left side. 2 more breaths. Nice deep breaths here. Really helping to soothe your nervous system. And then when you're ready, slowly rebend into the left knee, guide it back into the center of your chest. Right knee meets left. This time extending both legs up to the ceiling as we extend our arms up to the sky as well for dead bug pose. You can close your eyes here. You can bend your knees if you'd like as well. And this is a really nice posture for soothing our nervous system. Three more deep conscious breaths. Last breath here. Now we're going to bend into our knees and then guide our knees wide to wrap around our torso so your feet follow with the knees. Reclined yogi squat. Now you could stay here or maybe happy baby, bringing both soles of the feet to point up towards the ceiling, holding onto thighs, ankles, or the outsides of your feet, whichever option feels best for your body. Thinking of knees reaching towards your armpits. Stillness is welcome for 4 deep breaths here, or maybe if it feels good to your body, little sways, little wiggles side to side. Opening up our hips into our hamstrings. This is really nice for the low back as well. The last breath. And then rebending your knees, bringing your legs back together with your hands behind the knees. We'll just roll up to a seated position, coming to seated in a nice cross-legged position here. If you'd like to, you could always sit up on a cushion here. And stacking the shoulders over the hips. Think of reaching the crown of the head up to the ceiling. Inhale here, reach your arms up to the sky. As you exhale, interlace your fingers, turn your palms to face to the ceiling. Big reach through axial extension. 2 more breaths here, opening up through the shoulders. Last deep breath. Bringing the right hand down beside you, starting to lean over to the right. Big side body stretch through your left side. Nice open chest, creating space here laterally. 1 more breath. Inhale, back to center, reach both arms up. Exhale, left arm down beside you, right arm reaches long, feeling this big side body stretch through the right side now. When you're ready, inhaling, reaching both arms up to the sky. Exhale, arms coming down beside you. From here, we'll interlace our fingers behind our body. Now, you can do this with the fingers interlaced, rolling the shoulders down the back, reaching the heart up to the ceiling. Or you could simply hold on to opposite elbows. Choose an option that works best for you today. Either way, think of reaching your chest to the ceiling and maybe you gaze upwards, opening up into the heart space. Last breath here. And then when you're ready, we'll release the clasp behind us, bringing the soles of the feet to touch now. Knees open wide, butterfly pose. Inhale, reach tall to the crown of the head. You can stay here or exhale, folding forward, thinking of reaching the belly button towards the feet rather than the head. Hands can stay on the ankles or maybe they come in front of you to support you here. We'll be here for 4 breaths, really breathing into your lower back now, into the hips, inner thighs, all up along your spine. Slowly rising up and out of that. And we're going to send our left leg off on the diagonal now. Right sole of the foot is in line with left thigh. Torso comes to face right knee. Left toes flex back towards you. Let the left arm slide down the left leg, right arm in line with right ear. Big side body stretch here in our half butterfly. Feeling the stretch into your QL muscle, that big muscle in our lower back that connects our hips to our rib cage. And this is a really nice stretch for that QL muscle. Last deep breath here. Slowly use your core to rise up and out of it for a twist. So left hand comes to right knee now. Your right fingertips come back behind you. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale to twist a little deeper. You can gaze over the right shoulder if it feels good for your neck. One more breath in your twist. And then slowly coming out of that, keeping your right hand back behind you now. Reach your left arm in line with your left ear. You can stay like this. This might feel like enough. Or what you can do is push into the right hand. Start to come up onto the right knee. Send your hips forward as you reach your left arm back behind you. So this is like a modified wild thing. And it's a big chest opener here. Keep sending those hips forward. Last breath. And slowly releasing down. Now we're going to bring our chest to face the left knee as our hips square forward. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward for half butterfly. Your hands can rest anywhere along the leg that works for your body. Your left toes flex back towards you. Breathing into your lower back, right hip, left hamstring. Slowly rolling up and out of that. Let's do all that on the other side. So the right leg comes off in the diagonal now. Left sole of the foot in line with right thigh. Torso faces your left knee. Right arm slides down the right leg as your right toes flex back towards you. Left arm in line with your left ear. Big side body stretch through the left. Left QL muscle opening up, creating space in your lower back. Breathing deeply all the way to the base of your spine. Last breath here. And then we rise up and out of that, twisting, bringing right hand to the left knee. Inhale to reach tall, exhale to twist here. Your left hand is back behind you, acting as a kickstand. Last breath. Keeping your left hand where it is, planting your left hand into the ground behind you. Right arm reaches in line with right ear. You can stay here, or maybe you push into the left hand. Start to come up onto the left knee. Push your hips forward as you reach your right arm back and behind you. Big chest opener, big stretch here. Last breath. And then slowly we lower it down. We start to come to face our right knee. Hips square towards the right leg. Inhale, reach arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Half butterfly or Janu Shirsasana. Feel the stretch in your lower back. Back of the left leg. The right leg rather. Left hip. Slowly making our way up and out of that. Now we're going to extend both legs in front of us here for a forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up, toes flex back towards you. Exhale, folding forward. Again, your hands can rest anywhere that works for your body here. Three more breaths. Slowly making your way up and out of that. Then we're going to scoot up to the top of our mat. Plant our feet into the mat, knees bent. Arms reach forward in front of you. And then starting to use your core to just slowly descend all the ways to lie down on your back. Once you're here, feet are going to plant into the mat, hips width distance apart, knees point up to the ceiling for bridge pose. Arms are down beside you, pushing into the feet, starting to lift your glutes up off the ground. Your hips reach up to the sky. Your chest reaches towards chin. The knees reach to the top of your mat. 4 more breaths here in our bridge pose. Your gaze stays up at the ceiling. And then nice and gently lowering the glutes back to your mat. From here, soles of the feet come together, knees open wide for reclined butterfly, our last posture. Your hands can rest on your belly, out to the side. Or maybe you want to reach arms up overhead and hold on to opposite elbows if that feels nice to you. And we'll finish the practice here in our reclined butterfly, just like we began, with 4 nice releasing deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, really going for it. Inhale, breathing deep. Exhale. You can stay here for as long as feels good to you. Or maybe you want to bring your hands to the outside of your knees. Close your legs back together and make your way up to seated in whatever way works for you. Maybe you roll off to one side, whatever works. On the inhale, reaching your arms up to the sky. As you exhale, bringing your hands to prayer position at heart center, Anjali Mudra, bowing your head to your heart. Taking a moment here to set an intention for your day. It can be anything that feels right to you. Maybe it's more of a certain feeling you wish to cultivate in your life. Or maybe it's something totally different. Just setting your own intention this morning. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to the space. Thank you all so much for practicing with me. I hope that you enjoyed this morning practice, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you could like this video and even subscribe to the channel as well if you can. Thank you so much.